Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're doing our 100-day crafting challenge. It's day 15. We're moving along. We're making progress. It's a thing. So today I'm going to make a few things. I'm pulling some stuff from my stash that I had in my stash, right? That we made in one of these other days. I'm going to do some stamping and get them sort of ready to put into the hometown journal or pages or whatever. I think that's what I want to do today. So we're going to do some stamping. Sorry about the glare. I've pulled out a few stamps that I think might go well with the the hometown journal. I'm sorry about the glare. Now some of these things I've had for an age and a day. Most of them you can probably get on Amazon. I mean, that's where I get mine mostly, is Amazon. And I don't get the expensive stuff. I get the more cheapier ones, and just they stamp just fine. They do. Sometimes I don't wash them off until later and they get a little stained, but I don't worry about that. They still stamp just fine. Do wipe them off on occasion, to get the excess ink and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm going to do some of these. And this one here, I've really had for an age and a day. I'm going to use the just part of it, the mailbox part, right? Because I think that's really cool when you stamp it. I don't know if you can see it. And I've got a butterfly. I've got stamping blocks. If you've got stamping blocks, those are really handy. You don't have to have them. But they do make your life easier when you're working with these little jelly things, It's a thing. I've got a couple of stamps that are big, the block kind. This is a big old leaf. I thought that might be pretty on one of them. At least part of it. I think it'll fit on one of those pocketed tags. And this one is a typewriter, because a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be working with today is more or less, I don't know, letters and stamps and stamps. I mean, another kind of stamp. You know what I mean. So, anyways, we're going to be doing some of that. I've got some different inks out. I didn't know exactly what I would be. You've got oxides that are really nice to work with. This is a dried marigold. It's really pretty. It's not bold and in your face, but it's really pretty. And then antique linen is very mild, we'll say. It's very mild, but it's pretty though. It's kind of yellow-ish. And this one's a little like orange-ish. Then I've got some of the archival inks. When you're doing stamping, you don't have to get the big pads and you don't know what you're going to like and what you're not going to like. So, yeah, just get some of these little bitty ones. I've had these for an age and a day, and they still work just fine. So I've got this itty bitty one here that's Victorian velvet. Now this is an ink. I don't usually get their inks. I usually get the oxides. I just like them better. I mean, some people like the inks better. These are, you have to be careful with the ink ones, because you get the oxides on you and you can just wipe that off. You get the inks on you and you're going to wear that for a little while, because that's not wipe offable, really. So I've got several ones of those. I did get the big ink pad for this one's potting soil. I use that a lot. So I, get the little ones, and then if you use it a lot, go ahead on and get the bigger ones. But, yeah, I like the potting soil. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of a brown kind of person. I like the neutral tones, and that one's very. This one is the Victorian velvet in the ink is almost purple. but I thought maybe, you know, I don't know. Anyways, I just pulled a few things out. And of course we've got our old go-to, very used vintage photo. So I use that a lot too. So anyways, that being all said, if you have some of this stuff, come and stamp along with me. I've got my little mini stamping platform. I thought I might, you know, give that a whirl today. It's gonna be fun. So let's get started. I've got a couple of the pocketed tags. I thought, you know, why not give this a try? I think I've got, yeah, let me get one of these out too, not that one. A journal card, pocketed, of course, pocketed journal card. So anyway, so we've got a lot of stuff and let's do stuff with it, okay? All right, I want to start with the little bitty stuff first, I think. I went ahead and made up some little envelopes to go with things. So I've got these little ones here, you know, I stacked on the other day, whenever that was. And that's just some little extras. This one, okay. There's that one. Then there's that one, that one. These ones are finished-ish. They're ready to be stamped on or whatever, right? So let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Now that I've already done my show and tell, then we can get some of the glare off of things as well, right? Okay, so let's do some of this. We've got these little guys. Move this out of the way too. I just think they're cute, and stamping on stamps. How fun is that, right? Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the underneath first. Stamp down here a little bitty bit of something. We've got these ones. Where'd I put them now that I put things out of the way? We've got these ones here that have, like, you know, little postage things on them. Let's see. I think I like this one. Best-ish. Best-ish. Let me get a thing. Actually, let's try this first, because, you know, why not? We made it, right? So, we've got this. I may stamp this up there. Oh yeah, I was going to show you this tape. It's called highlighter tape. It'll hold things in place, you know, like so. And then it doesn't rip your paper up. You can get that on Amazon, highlighter tape. I use this a lot with die cutting. But yeah, so there you go. I want it to be here, yeah, right there, right? So let's do our number and see how this works. Yep, yep. See, that's being still and that's over here. What color do I want to put it? Oh, I don't know now. Let's just go with our old go-to, right? Let's do some vintage photo on it. Wow. First, just ink it up a bit. Yep. And then just fold this back over and give it a good pressing, right? Awesome. I think I put it upside down. Go figure. It's hard to read. I did, but I don't care. It's kind of upside down. Hey, the post office can make mistakes. Okay. Now I want to put one down here, not this one, but, you know, one. I'm going to get a piece of paper and kind of, you know, do that. Get all the ink off of it, right? More or less. Okay, now, let's see. What do I want to put down here? I've got I don't know, I could go with this again and don't put it upside down. This one says classified. I don't know how classified it would be, but anyways. Let's try this one. Yeah. I think I'm going to put it over here in this corner, right? Okay. Get it right where I want it. And do that. I'm going to use this one this time. It's kind of an orange. It might be too bright. We'll see. Don't do too much, you know. Okay. Wow. Can't pick it up now. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, very faint. That's what I was going for. Sometimes those postage marks are very, very faint, right? Okay, we've done that one. I think that's cute. And it's not upside down. I don't care about that. Okay, let's see. I might put a little bit of something on this one. Do I have another small one? Let's see. This, that. Ooh, why not this one? I've got some, now this was a Christmas set that I got long ago and far away, but you know, it's okay. There's things on a Christmas set that you can use separate. And look, I cut mine apart. If it's on there and I want to use it for something else, I'll just, you know, snip it apart. I know, it's weird, but I do that. So, I wanted to put these, yeah, pine cones right there. And it'll be kind of in and out of the thing, right? Yeah, right like that. Okay, pine cones. It moved. It moved. I knew it was going to. Let's try it again. De-dum-de-dum. I'm gonna hold it down with something while I close the lid this time. Okay, now we've got it. Now we've got it. This little station's working good, this little platform. Okay, what one do I want to use for that? Let's do this one. Well, no, let's do this one. I don't know. I'm being indecisive today, but I can't help myself. So, let's do this one. All right. Yep. Right there. Oh, perfect, guys. That's perfect. Let me pick it up so you can see it. See there? Is that awesome or what? Okay. Now I need some little something there. What little something am I going to put there? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Get that away. With your inks, it's best to cover them back up because, dude, they will get on you or on your project or whatever, you know. They just will. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do maybe just a little sprig of this, right? Oh, I'm going to snip that one. I'm going to snip it because I just want a piece of it. I don't want it to be the log and that, or the sentiment and that. I mean, you can put them together however you want, but sometimes you just want a piece of the stamp. Okay, so I just want, do I want that end of it, or do I want that end? I want maybe that end of it. Yes. And then, stay still. Then I'm going to just ink the end of it with something. Not blue or purple. Okay. I'm going to try this one, I think. Yep. Okay, just the end of it. Just the end of it. Just a, I don't know, just a teeny bit, right? Come on. Go down. Ah, awesome. Awesome. See, now we've got that twig there. We've got the pine cones under there. We've got that down. I need something else down here, don't I? Maybe I'll put some of that. Let's see. We can do that. Like so. Okay. Then ink a little more of it. Ink a little more of it. Okay. I think that'll be enough inking. Okay. Right. Perfect. I think these are going to be really cute in the, oh, you know what? Why don't I put that up there too? Why not? And that way you can't really tell that it's upside down. It will work, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now let's do this. I could do the whole thing this time, I think. We're going to try it. Okay, so again, I have to warn you, when you start stamping, it can get addictive. Okay? Perfect. Right? It can. You get started and you go, oh, where did the time go, right? So, yeah, where did the time go? Anyways, and also, when you're using this highlighter tape, you can reuse it. So I'm just going to stick it to the side and, you know, reuse it. Okay, I know the time is getting away from us, but was that fun or what? I could even go back in and do something on that, but not right now. I wanted to do one of the big ones. So before I, you know, do the whole day away, right? Now, if you didn't watch the video where I made these stamping platforms, go back and watch that. Because I made 3 different sizes of the stamping platforms, right? And even if you're not going to put something over here, this is really still good to do that with. So I'm going to put, I want to use this. Let me cover that back over. I was thinking about doing that for the leaf, but I think for the leaf, I'm going to use this one. Yeah, I think so. See if I can get it loaded up, right? It's an old one, so you kind of have to go into the nooks and crannies of it and get a little bit serious, you know. I don't know if you've got any stamps like that, but this one's old. I've had this one since my kids were little, I guess. So quite a few years. Anyways, so I think that'll do. We're going to give it a try. I like that you can see on the back. So I'm going to put it like so-ish. And try to give it a good press everywhere. Yep. Everywhere. Kind of rock it a little, you know. Oh, that's awesome. I like it. Okay. So where's the lid for that? That just gives a lot of interest to the back of that card now. You can also do some other stamping around it, but you don't have to. I just wanted to show a big one. And that you can reuse this tape. It doesn't peel off your paper, which is something that I like. Okay, I want to do one more before I, you know, end this video that's supposed to be short. All right. I want to do, I want to do this one. And even though it's a little big for my platform, I'm still going to use it. I'm going to tape it up here and down here. Now, when you put these on, you don't have to say, well, that's done. When you put a stamp on, you can put all kinds of things around it. You can cover it up partially. You can do all sorts of things. You can cover it completely if you don't want it to be. Just saying. Okay, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to do the typewriter. This one I haven't had quite as long as some of the others, but it's a nice one. I think I got it at 2 or 3 years ago at Joann's, maybe? I think so. Just make sure I'm getting all my everything. Okay. So I'm going to put this out of the way so I don't get my, I don't want it on me. Okay, I want to go to the top with it a little. Sort of centered. Once you put it down, don't move it. Because it will ink there and there if you move it from there to there. Just saying. Okay, now that's cool. That is super cool. And it will be a great addition to a lot of things in the hometown journal. I'm going to be focusing on like letters home and that kind of thing. So that was sort of my idea. Using my tape. Sort of my idea with doing some of these things. Now I've got that one I can stamp on. What did I do with the other one that I did stamp on? I'm losing myself now. Okay. Lid for that is under it. Alright, here it is. Okay. Now, I have got to go and wash my little stamping platform up. But it worked like a trooper, guys. Worked like a trooper. I used several stamps with it. Didn't have one problem. It's good for several more. I think it's going to last a good long while. It's not had any problems at all. Okay, so now we know. You can do all this stamping and this stamping and where's the other one? And this stamping. It's super fun. I do have to warn you though. It gets addicting after a while, and the time will be like, oh, you think it's been 5 minutes and it's been 20. So just saying. If you start collecting stamps, that's another thing that can get addictive, whether you even use them or not. Oh, that's a stamp. I might need that. I might need that. Well, you might. Just saying. But they're fun. They're fun to work with. You can stamp on. Paper, of course. You can also stamp on fabric. You can stamp on vellum. You can stamp on vellum. You can do all kinds of stuff. So, pull out your stuff, have a little play. If you didn't make one of these, go back and watch that video because it's super easy to make and super cheap to get the materials to make it. And I have 3 sizes now. I'm excited about that. And I don't know, I didn't do the math, but it probably didn't cost $2 or $3 per stamping station. And it worked like a charm. So, just saying. Okay. Gotta keep it short. I keep reminding myself these are supposed to be little short videos, right? Okay. Once again, I have to insert this in because I forgot. I guess you guys were all just telling me, hey, you didn't do that yet, But, yep, I forgot. Day 15, done. Stamping. It's fun. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.